China has banned certain metal exports in retaliation to the U.S. chip restrictions. This year's Spotify Wrapped includes an AI-hosted podcast discussing your listening habits. And a new startup wants to be your AI-powered boxing coach. It's Wednesday, December 4th, and this is Engadget News. Chinese gallium, germanium, and antimony are no longer being exported to the U.S. Germanium and gallium exports had already ceased in October, and antimony exports have dropped by 97% since September. This official declaration comes a day after the U.S. announced it would further tighten technological exports to China, particularly referring to computer chips. This ban includes materials that have potential military applications. The Chinese export ban primarily concerns what the government calls dual-use items, which are objects both the military and civilians can use. Due to this ban, graphite exports to the U.S. from China must also undergo stricter reviews. However, they are not outright banned from exporting yet. Gallium and germanium are used to make semiconductors, and the latter can also be found in fiber optic cables and solar cells. As for antimony, you may find it in shotgun shells, nuclear weapons, night vision goggles, and some batteries. These export bans are significant because China has been outputting 48% of globally mined antimony, 59% of refined germanium, and nearly 99% of refined gallium production. The U.S. must now scramble to locate new deposits containing these materials, as the ban has already affected prices. The price of antimony trioxide has risen 228% since the beginning of this year. There's a chill in the air, lights have been strung through the trees, and winter coats are a daily need now. And all this can mean just one thing. It's Spotify Wrapped season, right? Well, Spotify Wrapped began rolling out this week to users across the globe with a slew of new features powered by Google's AI-powered notebook LM. To be honest, some of it is, let's say, interesting. Notably, Spotify is releasing a My Wrapped AI podcast with two hosts discussing all your listening preferences for the year. These hosts in question are powered by the same technology that Notebook LM uses to make audio overviews. The podcasts should last 3 to 6 minutes, are shareable, and available for free and premium users in the U.S., UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Ireland, and Sweden for a limited time. If you love listening to AI, then maybe this is exciting for you, but for most, we're just fine with the usual roundup. Spotify does add the caveat that it might not provide a comprehensive overview and could mispronounce words or use inappropriate language if it's in a song title, for example. And then there's the AI DJ, which takes you through the music that you listen to and provides commentary. It sounds a bit like the AI podcast, but it should focus more on the actual music and how you used the DJ. It should also touch on aspects like your top artists and most listened to songs. However, this feature and a wrapped version of Spotify's AI playlists are only available to premium subscribers. As always, you can also see how your listening choices measure up against other users. Spoiler, that's not really a spoiler. Taylor Swift and her album The Tortured Poets Department took the most streamed spots for artist and album, respectively, both in the U.S. and globally. Women took the top 5 spots for most streamed albums globally, while Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter held the title of most streamed song for the U.S. and the world. The connected fitness boom of pandemic-era lockdowns is long behind us, but Growl, a new startup, is still looking to bolt a workout to the wall of your home. Think of Tonal, except instead of resistance training, it's a boxing-inspired heavy bag session. The wall-mounted Growl is, according to the company, powered by AI and Unreal Engine and appears to have overhead projectors which beam the image of a life-sized coach onto the convex punching surface. 3D motion tracking technology claims to gather information about your form and technique and provides insights. Besides the projection, the bag has an interactive coaching system to help motivate users. It also supposedly supports side-by-side training, which works great for training partners. Growl isn't available yet, but pre-sales are likely to open up in April of next year. Pricing is projected to be between $150 and $190 a month, putting it on the steeper end of fitness devices, if it ever ships. And keep in mind that you'll need to install this thing into a wall that can withstand hours of punching. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Jeremy Gann and Sarah Fielding and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.